Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we will be doing a top 10 current Prem strikers list that has been made by 11 people, us three, including 8 of our friends that have all done it. The way that this will work is that everyone gave a ranking from 10 to 1 getting 10 points, second place getting 9 points, all the way so on till 10th getting 1 point. We have gotten a total of 21 names on the list. That is what we have. And we'll be going over everyone's lists, type of omissions, what do we have, and more. Okay? Are you boys ready? Are you guys confident
Yeah.
about your lists?
Before we get started, Amber, what happened to your glasses? Did I miss something on the last podcast?
I don't know. Somebody broke them.
Somebody broke them?
It wasn't
Okay.
me. Okay, point is,
Okay.
am I confident? Look, especially the boys.
Hey, don't track back now. Don't track back
I'm not
now.
looking back.
Don't do that.
At 2 a.m. at a tea time in 5 minutes, right? So basically, one player I know I omitted, especially on my criteria. I'm going to tell you guys.
We'll get to it when we get to it, Amr. Don't try to save your sins now. Wait till we get to it.
I put someone too high. That's it.
Listen, why are you trying to listen, Amr? You gotta stick by your guns. Okay. So I want right now, I'm just gonna name out everyone that has done the list. I just want you guys to give me your shout of who you think is gonna have the worst list before we even begin. I want you guys to make a direct call out.
Nah, man.
We have okay, the people that have done the list, I'm just gonna name everyone. Amr, the one on this pod. Sultan, me, Naaman, Amr, my roommate, Amr Giwili, Orish, who named himself on the form as Tiani Ali, like Tiani Reinders. I don't know how to say his name, but man thinks he's called like that. Ayan, Muhammad, Nunu, Ahmed Nunu, Adi, and lastly, Ahmed, who did the form earlier today. Shall we get into it, lads?
Shoot.
Let's do it.
Who do you think is going to be the worst, Ahmed?
Who do I think is going to be the worst? I'm going to go with Amr. Because
Amr G.
I just
that's a good shot.
Not Amr on the podcast, your roommate Amr. I just like clowning on him. Look,
Man City fan.
I know we mentioned this on the last podcast, but I just need to clarify here. I misunderstood the rules. I thought we couldn't use like stats and stuff to back it up and like research stats. I thought that looking up the players that are available was fair game, but apparently not. So
let me tell you why. Because everyone should have their own interpretation, even of who is a striker. Okay, so by searching up on Google Premier League strikers per se, that influences your decision of who you consider to be a striker. Because in football, we know not everything is the most clear as to definitive. This guy is a striker, and some people consider someone else to be a winger. And we'll get into that. But that's more of just the reason why I didn't want it to happen. Of course, Ahmed, as long as you didn't, use a bunch of different, like you didn't look at, like you didn't use stats and stuff like that, or look at someone else's ranking, then it's fine. It's not too big of a deal. But we're just trying to.
Real quick, what was your guys' criteria? Like, how'd you guys?
My criteria, to be honest, on vibes.
Yeah,
best player, I think he's a Swiss striker.
I'd read the name and then I'd be like, "Did I steal something?" You know.
Okay. Okay. So you two donuts, yeah. Add a criteria, okay. And 3 things. Don't ask me like how I weighed them, okay? But these are the 3 things. How good I thought they were just as a football player, right? So that's arguably vibes. How you think? Well,
and then what? How good of a father they are?
Wait, let me land.
That's all the criteria there is.
Let me land.
Okay.
2, what they've done in the Prem historically and currently in the Prem, right? So again, I missed someone out. Okay. Point is, and third one,
I interpreted it differently. I interpreted it as right now who's the best, like based on their current ability.
I'm getting 50% of your face right now, bro.
Okay, third one is form. Okay. Those are my 3 criteria.
Amr, so what? You're gonna also add in sportsmanship. You're moving out of the Balandior now.
He used sportsmanship to break ties. That's what he did.
Okay, shall we get into it?
Yeah, go on.
We're gonna be starting with number 21. Has only 1 point, meaning he's been put 10th in only one person's list, and it's Mikel Moreno.
Bro, what?
Yo,
he played last season under Arteta as a striker. Okay.
Yo.
So
I kind of hear it.
Okay, can I get a guess on who you think that was?
I think that's Sultan.
No, man.
No, it is the only Arsenal fan of the group, Mohammed, which kind of makes sense.
Let me put
give a shout out.
Let me put his case forward. Top scorer of Arsenal is Mikel Moreno.
Okay, I'll be.
No, he's not. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Last
he is.
season, you're talking
Right
about?
now,
Oh,
Like,
last season.
yeah.
even this
Since
season?
since he came in, I think he's been top scorer of Arsenal.
Oh, since he came in, I thought you meant this season. Okay.
I mean, I know he has a couple this season as well, but
Mm.
I mean, look, dude, it's up for interpretation. He's damn near a striker. Like if Havertz
The
and
question is, this season, is he playing it? No.
no, he's not.
Yeah, top scorer of this season is still Gyökeres.
Yeah.
It's Gyökeres this season, their actual striker, which is why I did not consider it. But again, everyone's up to their own interpretation of like if I didn't want to put this guy striker. But let's just say Muhammad, he smokes a lot. You
To
know
be
what I'm saying?
honest,
Shout out Muhammad. Shout out Muhammad.
the
Good.
way that I approached it was if you're not your team's starting striker, I just didn't consider it.
Fairs.
Right,
Like,
and I think that's a completely valid interpretation, and we'll get into it later because we get a lot more
going.
controversial.
Yeah, keep
I
going.
would argue even more controversial. Now, at number 19, actually number 20.
Wait,
sorry.
so Marino was number 10 for Muhammad, correct?
Number
So-
10 for Muhammad, and is the only inclusion of the list at 1 point. Because again, number 10 gets only 1 point, number 9 gets
I
2
rated
points,
it.
and so on. In number 20, we have, and someone I actually considered in my list as well, with 2 points, meaning he was actually included only once, number 9 on someone's list, and we have Strand Larson from Wolves. What do we think about that? Someone that did score a lot towards the end of last season, but has had a very shady start of a season.
Bro, I'm not putting a Wolves player in my top 10, bro. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. I actually have a friend, Karam met him. He's a Wolves fan. I have a friend who's a Wolves fan, which is super random. But yeah, bro, I'm not putting him
Look,
in my
one,
top
I
10.
want to ask, is that you, Karam? If so, fantasy bias. Is that you?
It is not me. It is Ayan. It's Ayan. It's Ayan. It's Ayan. It's Ayan.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just make a case for him really quick, just for the sake of it. Last season, he did score 14 goals and was linked to Newcastle this season, who was willing to pay around 60 to 65 million for him. Meaning that this is not like a hidden thing that people do rate him.
He hasn't scored this year, right?
Yes.
He has not scored this year, but he did score 14 goals last season. I'll be real. I'm not sure how much it is really. Like, if you watch Wolves games, the lack of service he gets is actually criminal from that team. But I will say he was not included in my list, so I don't think he's not top 10. I am just making a case for Ayan. Ayan only looks at FPL. You know, we know this about him. And right now, he is top of our FPL. Actually, I think he dropped to second now of the FPL league. But I think he's a bit gassed. You know what I'm saying? I think FPL only exists.
For me, it's this season tax. To be honest, this season
This
tax.
season.
Like his start has been woeful. Like again, because Wolves are woeful. But like I couldn't put him.
Let's go into the next two people. And one of these I believe to be the biggest howler of the entire list. At number 19 and number 18.
Can I just say the way I'm so nervous that one of my names pop up? Go on.
Okay. Both of these people are standing at 4 points. Both of these people were only included once in each person's list. Okay? The two people are Evan Nilsson, which is Amr, and number 2, Gabriel Jesus.
No way, bro. Has he even played this year?
Wait.
No.
Has he played?
No. Whoever that is, kick them off next one.
Amr, first, can you please... So, again, both of these people were included number 7 in the respective lists. I will reveal, Amr, of course, you were the one that put Evan Nilsson. Can you just make your case for Evan Nilsson? Because, wait, is this FPL tax that we're talking about?
It is a bit of FPL tax. To be honest, I'm proud of myself. Let me tell you why. I swear I thought I had put him fourth. That's the howler I thought I had. I thought I put Van Nilsson fourth.
Can I ask you guys a question?
You did put him number 7. You did put him
You know
number
what?
7. You're the only one.
I'm standing on business then. I'm standing on business. Yeah?
Let me ask you guys a question.
Go on.
When you guys say FPL tax, what do you mean by that? If they're only scoring 1 or 2 goals, what are they doing in order to be so high in FPL?
We're talking about last season.
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
And also, not just that, for extra context, it's about who Amr had on his team. So he's also choosing people. He took Evan Nilsson last year and this year. So it's also more about he has a weird, I heard they have a locker room type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? He brings Evan Nilsson a lot into the office. You know, they talk a lot. They just seem to have good vibes. Okay. So, wait, can we talk about this Gabriel Jesus at number 7 being included?
Wait, who did that?
By
Wasn't
Hadi Nunu.
No,
It's
Adi.
included by
Adi, I'm
a
sorry,
Liverpool fan. I want to add this. He's a Liverpool fan. There is no. I can't even think that there's bias here. It's just. You know what it is? Let me tell you something. I think if I told maybe some Arsenal fans about Gabriel Jesus, they'd be shocked he's still on the team. They'll be shocked he's even exists around the squad. I'm not sure he's been seen at the training ground for the past 6 months. In fact, I think there's a missing posters I saw the other day of him. I got an Amber Alert. You know them ones?
Dude, no,
I
no.
got an Amber Alert of Gabriel Jesus.
When I was looking up the players, I was surprised that he was still at Arsenal. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's criminal. You know, he's also like the second highest paid player at Arsenal. Look, Evan Nilsson, yeah, real quick. Came in brand new last season. 1-3 last season, yeah, 11 goals. And before that, like I said, as a player at Porto, he was also 1-3. 94 games, I think he got like 30 plus goals, right?
Mhm.
And eye test, man. I swear he's a baller. I swear he links up all of Bournemouth's plays, dude. I'm actually, you know what? I thought I had an absolute stinker there. I thought I had him like fourth. Honestly,
Fair enough.
I'm not
Okay.
mad. I'm not mad at 7.
Now we've got a three-way tie, and now we go into the debates of positions. We're going to go into what do we think of these people actually count for 2 of them. So tied, all 3 of them was 5 points. First one I'm going to reveal is Mbeumo, included by one person at number 6. What do we think about Mbeumo? Do we really think... I rate Mbeumo. I even think at Manchester United he still looks like an impactful player, but is he a striker?
This
Is he a
season,
second striker?
absolutely not. This season,
Absolutely not. I agree.
absolutely not. Last season, I guess as a second striker, I hear it, but I saw him more as a guy behind the striker. To be honest, behind
Mhm.
Wisdom. I didn't see him
Exactly.
as a second striker. To be honest,
Yeah, as a pure striker.
but I mean, look, if you are classifying him as a striker, yeah, he has to be up there, right? Because he just
He'd be included in the list.
yes.
Okay.
This season, absolutely not. Absolutely not striker.
The next person who's also tied at this position is Semenyo, included by Amr G at number 6. Semenyo is the furthest thing from a striker. I don't know if he's ever played striker.
How's he a striker, mate? How is he a
I think
striker?
Amr equated goals with striker.
Amr and Adi fraud watch. I'll be real.
Fraud watch. At the moment, they're the only one. Number 6 for both of them, okay? And just, does anyone else have anything to say about these? Just
By
not
the way,
position-wise,
Semenyo's baller. He's just not a striker, mate.
Baller. Maybe the best player so far this season.
Yeah, just not a striker.
Now, the next person included on the list, also tied at 5 points, included by 3 people at number 10, and number 8. At 5 points is Dominic Solanke. He just hasn't been playing ball.
I had him at 8. I've seen it. I've like watched a couple of Tottenham highlights, and he looked. I mean, he's scoring goals.
I'm not mad at it.
Can I say one thing? Maybe if you're not mad at it, but let me tell you who you're accompanied with for the other 2 people to rank him. Amji and Adi Dudu.
No.
That's not good company. That's not good company.
Bro, he's like one of those like like old school strikers. I like
Old school strikers had a breakout season with Bournemouth. I rate that. Since he's come to Spurs, he just hasn't hit it to me. And now he's you have even Tell and Richarlison ahead of him and Brendan Johnson. No, you can't have him up there, in my opinion. But the Bournemouth season, I hear it.
Yeah, okay, so I actually messed up, and there's actually one more guy tied at 17th. Okay. It was also at 5 points. And only one person included this guy. Liam Delap. Now, let me tell you.
Yeah.
At number 6, wait, your FPL bias is so ridiculous.
Absolutely not, mate.
Okay, I have a question for you. What separates Liam Delap right now from a Strand Larson compared to the last season performances?
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, you see, yeah. Don't come at me, yeah. Liam Delap, yeah, came off his season with City, right, as a nobody, and then he went and balled out for Ipswich. How many goals did he get last season for Ipswich?
12 goals.
12 goals, yeah. And for me, I thought he hit the ground running with Chelsea, in my opinion, before he got injured, right? The injury, obviously, it took a big toll on him, right? But in my opinion, he was very close to pushing Joao Pedro out of the team, in my opinion. I thought they were starting to play better with him as a focal point up front, more so than Joao Pedro.
Don't roast my guy Joao Pedro, bro. I love that guy, bro. He's so good.
But this is my thing, though. I thought Liam Delap gave Maresca a headache, right? And I
Right.
thought that he
He
was
started playing on the wings.
Sorry, what?
He started playing him even out of position to include him on
Right.
the team before
Right.
him.
Now, okay, Strand Larson, I didn't know my brother got 14 goals last season. That's a bit crazy still. But but for me, I also thought he got double digits in an Ipswich relegation side that I thought were creating like next to no chances, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then all
Yeah,
the
I mean,
after him, and then I just thought like he had a really good start to his Chelsea career, even though he was pushed to the bench.
right. I will say one thing. When I watch Liam Delap, I will completely agree that I do think that he looks like sometimes a top 10 striker in the league. Like, I'm not even against that. I would just say that based off his just coming off a season with Ipswich where he did not score, like, I know saying the lack of creating goals, that's why I didn't personally include him. Let's go ahead into the person that's now 13th. So all four of those guys were tied for 17th, which now jumps us now to 13th. This person is included by 5 people, all from the range of 8 to 10. So, I mean, like, you can tell that he was pretty consistently down this list, and it's Wissa with 8 points.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much to say. I think he's had an unlucky start to his time in Newcastle just by being injured, not being around. But I think he's been that second-hand man to Mbeumo for all that times. Some people would find it weird that Wissa's above Mbeumo because we all agree that Mbeumo is the better player. Like, we would have considered it, but of course that just comes down to a different interpretation of a striker.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was like I put him in there almost out of like respect of what he did last season. He wasn't even on pens, right? And he got like what, like 20? It was some crazy number of non-penalty Premier League goals.
Mhm.
For me, it's just unlucky with the injury that he had started with at Newcastle. I think that if he had started games for Newcastle this season, and obviously if he didn't skip training for Brentford, like if he was actually playing games this season, I think we probably would have had him even higher.
Yeah.
Even higher. I think.
Yeah, we'll get into it in a more of that in a bit. Any comments, Ahmed? To move on to the next guy. Okay, so number 12, only included by the three Nunu brothers, Muhammad, Naaman, and Hadi.
They all included?
Naaman number 6, Muhammad number 6, and Hadi number 9.
Did they work together?
Mateus Cunha.
Cunha? Isn't he? What?
No, Mateus Cunha did play striker for, but it's the same conversation of kind of a second striker in that he played next to Strand Larson last season, you know?
I hear it.
Yeah.
In fact, he probably should have made my top 10 based on my criteria. Again, there's like, I think what it is that this season, striker has like this.
Yeah, I don't
Mbeumo as
consider
well.
him to be a striker.
Like this
I don't consider him to
season,
be a striker.
and again, it's this season. Last season, he was absolutely a striker. This season, him and Mbeumo are playing as these two tens that they just never entered my mind as a striker. To be honest with you, they just never entered my mind as a striker. But if you're classifying him as a striker, I hear it. You know.
Okay. So if that is our number 12, now we're going to number 11, the first person outside of the list, and it is the other striker from Newcastle, picked by 5 voters, Nick Voltamade.
Yeah,
I
had him in.
I had him in. The two people to put them highest is Amr G and Tiani Ali Orish, who put them in number 7. But he's in. Other than that, the other 3 put him in like the bottom 3, meaning that he got his 13 points really from. I really like him as a striker.
Right.
I really do.
Right. I think I think he got in based on people watching the matches. Right. That's what they got.
His goal.
Yeah.
That was goal, like the back heel kind of one that was coming in. I think Tominali shot it, and he just redirects the ball
really
in.
like his like unique like build and crazy. But I really do like how he plays football, and I think he's gonna be a really good player. And keep in mind, he actually did have a good start to life in the Prem.
Yeah.
So I think he got in based on people watching matches. That's how I.
Do you have any thoughts on Voltamade when you watched him against Barsha? Anything at all?
I just think that he hasn't had much of a track record in the Premier League yet, so he really didn't enter my mind.
Right, makes sense. Makes sense. You know, you always get a bit sus sometimes with the people that do come from the Bundesliga, and you can never be so sure of them.
Say that, but I put Gyökeres, so I'm pretty
okay. So now this guy gets into number 10 in the list.
Okay, we're finally in the top 10. We're finally in the top 10.
14 points. Appears in 4 people's lists. Okay? But someone had him at number 4. And this is the reason he got into top 10. No other reason at all. Who's actually been on a good tear recently, not the best, but Benjamin Sesko.
No, dude.
Benjamin. Now, wait. Can we all try to take a guess? Who put him number 4?
I mean, Sion, no?
I put him at number 7.
Close. Ayan actually put him in at 10. A very realistic
Fair.
number.
Okay, 10
It was
I hear.
Ahmed Nouna. It was Ahmed.
Okay.
Yeah, the sickness.
What are we
The
doing
sickness.
here?
Ahmed, what do you think about Sesko?
What do I think about Sesko? I think
Because you put him at number 7.
Damn.
I mean, I think he's been a consistent goal scorer everywhere he's gone, and scoring any amount of goals for Manchester United this season is good enough for me.
I'm just saying. So like,
honestly, he's put a case there. like with
yeah.
Man U goals
Like
equals like a goal times 10.
They're like, yeah, they're premium goals, and I think, like, I don't know, to be honest, I think I was biased towards who I perceived as to be the top strikers at historically top clubs.
Right.
They're just more in
You
the
also
they're
give
just more in the
respect that,
limelight.
like, so you give them respect that because they are a big player, like at a big club, like you always have to be a great striker to be there.
Yeah. And Sesko is like a clear striker to me.
You want to know something? If Ahmed Nunu did not have Man United fan bias, he'd be like top 3 ball knowledge of the game, like around,
Dang.
But
I've
this
seen
guy
this guy
is
look
so
at. I
bad.
swear. Let me tell you something about this guy. I saw him on SofaScore once, looking at the second German league, the second division of the German league.
Yeah.
Okay, that says enough about a guy when he watches ball. Now I want to get into number 9 with 20 points, and actually 2 people are tied ninth. But this guy was only in 3 people's lists and obtained 20 points, with one person putting him at number 2.
Oh my god, it has to Salah.
Second in their entire lists. And number 5 on another person's list and number 6 on another person's list. One of the Man City fans didn't even put him. It's Omar Marmoush. This is an interesting one.
Bro.
Very interesting one. But number 2 seems ridiculous to me.
He's kind of ass, bro.
No. Okay, so he had a crazy season at Frankfurt, like insane, right? Since he's come to the Prem, I think Man City fans themselves wouldn't tell you he's lit the world on fire, especially not at number 2. I mean, also there's that whole debate of like how much of a striker is he, right? He kind of plays off on the left, on the right. But see, I don't know. I feel like there was actually even like higher expectations for what he'd do once he got into the league.
Yeah.
But
I just remember there being really high expectations for him, and then people saying that he had a couple good moments, and then people saying that for the most part he's been disappointed.
For me, the best is yet to come for him. Like, I think that he still is like playing a bit like unpolished, and I think he will get really good at some point. But right now he's not. I don't see him as like a out and out striker.
So where did Amrji put him?
2.
So Amrji actually did not include him on the list. Arsh, the other Man City fan, Arsh, the other Man City fan, but I feel like Amr will tell us that it's because he didn't consider him a striker. But
I hear it.
Arsh actually said he would have put Marmoush 4th if it wasn't for injuries.
Bro, he's Egyptian and he plays for Manchester City. It's like
I'll say one thing. I agree with Amr about the best being yet to come for Marmoush, because I genuinely did get to watch him a lot before he joined. Early days at Frankfurt and AFCON. So I watched like Egypt because my roommate was Egyptian. Like lots of the time I'd be watching the Egypt games. And genuinely Marmoush at lots of the time looked better than Salah in those games. But I will say one thing. I don't agree. Number 2 to me is outrageous. But for my personal opinion, if I did it based off like the eye test, if I did consider him a striker, he would have been in my top 10 actually. Yeah, it's just more of number 2 is so outrageous. As a number 2, you're saying I want you guys in your own head.
Yeah.
He's putting him up. Don't say it, but imagine it. Number 2 is crazy. Okay.
I mean, for me, Right. For me, top two are undisputed, in my opinion. They're undisputed. I don't know if people treated it like that. Clearly not. But again, I didn't treat Marmoush as a second. I didn't. I didn't treat Marmoush as a striker. And I think it kind of is validated by Amr also not putting him in his top 10.
Not just that, Amr, only 3 people put him in the top 10. The other people omitted him. And I think also those people would tell you for the same reasons.
Also, pure
The
stats.
other person...
It's not like he... I mean, like, I'm checking it right now.
7 goals in the Prem, I think. He had 7 goals in the Prem.
No,
in
it's
16,
like,
like,
it's a good start. It's a great start, you could argue. But, like, it's not like he broke the world to do that.
Yeah, not at all. Okay, the other person tied with the person that lit up last season, maybe had the best goal to XG ratio in the history. I don't even know how insane it was, but it was Chris Wood last season. Maybe the known to the streets as a one-season wonder. I will also say one thing. He never scored more than 14 goals in any league he had ever played in until last season, which is why lots of people would consider him. I have him currently in my FPL. He's not producing, which is kind of why I'm kind of hating on him.
I kind of forgot about it, to be honest.
I put him at 10 because I was like, yeah, he actually had a good season, but I don't consider him to be like a great player.
At the end of the day, it's Chris Wood.
He's been around for a long time. Yeah.
Right?
So omitted by exactly. 3 people. Amr omitted him. Orish kept him out, and Mohammed kept him out. The person to put him highest, Amr, I want you to track back to FPL last season. And this is where we say FPL bias at its absolute maximum. Can you recall who had Chris Wood last season?
I know. The GOAT. Na'man.
The GOAT. The best ever lived, Na'man. And I'll be real, Na'man was... by the way, I don't know why Na'man's gas, because like he barely got out of relegation with that guy in FPL last season. But again, 20 points. Again, you can kind of put it in your head what 20 points kind of means, because if someone put him number 5, I believe that just means he got 5 points from there, and 15 points from the other 7 players included, meaning that he was ranging between 9th and 10th.
I hear it. I mean, he's like a Premier League servant. Like even the Burnley days, he's getting numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
But like at the end of the day,
you guys have relegation.
Yeah, basically FPL forfeits.
Do forfeits.
What are the forfeits?
Last year was TikTok dances done by the 2 Man City fans.
You guys have to set those to me.
I don't know if I have to get permission. Okay.
Who did that?
Orish and Amr, the 2 Man City fans.
I have to see Amr.
Oh yeah, Amr would love for you to see it. Okay. Again, I gotta go like decently soon, so we won't have to move too quick. But so number 7, omitted by Na'man, Amr, and Adi.
Can I just
that's
say...
That's Amr and Adi. To omit them, it doesn't mean much, does it?
No, but can I just say that I actually do kind of like hearing some of the names. Liam Delap should not have been sick for that for me.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. When you realize the names that were being
continue.
Okay. This person, 8 voters included, was 34 points. Okay. Now.
So who are the 3 again? Adi, Na'man,
Amr, Adi, and Na'man. The trio. The trio. The GOATs.
Yeah.
Now, I'll say one thing. Someone had this guy at number 3 to get 34 points. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Now, with the person that put him number 3, please stand up.
Yeah. That's me, boys. That's me.
Okay, Amr, I honestly, I'll just say that I think Mateta is a great striker. I think he's had a horrible start to the season compared to what he used to, missing out. But Amr, I want you to make your case here for everyone out there.
My case, yeah. Jean-Philippe, he's got a nice bald head, yeah. No, but genuinely, I thought that last season he had such a great, I would think like streets won't forget season, right? Like with Eze and winning the FA Cup and like smacking.
Is it team success? Is that team success that you're giving it to him? Like right now, are you not worried that he's? Are you not worried that he's the striker he is purely because of Eze?
I mean, how many goals does he have this season?
2 and 7.
I've definitely seen him score a couple at least.
2 and 7, maybe.
Let me fact check that. Point is, I'm not sure. Point is, I just really
2 goals and 7. 2 goals
in a Crystal Palace side that I thought had nowhere near the firepower of like the top teams like Liverpool and Arsenal and teams like this, and City as well. I thought like what he did last season especially like with the FA Cup win as well, is like for me like that almost outperforms what people were doing in better sides. In my
But
opinion.
3, you put him third.
Yes.
That's insane,
But
though.
I
And
think
like
that's
also, Crystal Palace has had a good start. Has got a really good start to the season. He hasn't contributed that much to that.
I will say one thing, by the way. As much as I am moving towards our and being a bit, why'd you do that? I put him fourth, by the way.
Okay.
I will
I
say
put him.
that.
I put him ninth, and I think that's a good.
I put him fourth, which, by the way, Amr, that means you and I contributed to 15 of his 34 points alone.
Right.
Three
And
people admitted him.
let me keep
Yeah.
in mind, my guy got a French national call up this season. So we talking
Yeah, for
about
the
he's not good this season. Man's still playing, bro.
He's good, fine, but third best in the entire league, bro. Like,
I just
who
thought
did?
what he did
I'm
last
sure.
season was like historical for Palace, and he's got a cold celebration.
Okay,
There are
now
like 3 players at the top that I think are the biggest strikers in the Premier League for sure.
I debate who your third is.
Okay, now let me get into it. We'll get into it because we're approaching the top 3, guys. So number 6 with 42 points, included by 10 out of 11 people, meaning only one omission, and we're at, by the way, 6th place now. So one person omitted him with 42 points, ranked highest at number 5 by Ahmed and Adi. It's Ollie Watkins.
I'm sorry. This is the guy that I forgot.
Not
You're admitting to
Ahmed Nunu, right?
Sorry, sorry, Ahmed Nunu and Adi. Let me
Yeah.
apologize.
Okay.
It's number
I had
5.
him at 6. So
Okay, this is the one I forgot.
okay.
Just
Well,
straight
that's a big one to forget, bro.
No, but let me tell you.
guy
Let me tell you why I forgot him. Because he stinks this season. That's why I forgot him.
Stinks. He does stink. He's actually horrible this season. But I will say, I think he scored in their last game
Yes.
or the previous game before
Yes.
that.
Yes.
But so he did score, but no, I completely understand. It's just that when you're talking about, I think one of your 3 criteria is what they've done in the Prem. This guy is arguably, I think from the entire list, you could argue second in terms of what he's
I
done.
know.
Okay. Again, I don't think there's much else to say. I think everyone knows that Watkins has been classed for multiple seasons in a row.
Mm-hmm.
He's been great. Ahmed, you put him number 6, which actually is his final ranking. So you got to bang on, head on the dot. But yeah, so that is our number 6. And now we're going to number 5. It was 53 points, included again by 10 out of 11.
Say it.
And the omission was Adi Nunu, highest ranked third by Amr G. Ahmed, would you like to announce this player? You said you loved him earlier.
Joao Pedro, baby.
It is correct.
Let's go. I knew it.
It is Joao Pedro. So he has 53 points. Of course, number 5. If you want me to just remind everyone, you guys, what you guys put him at. Amr, you put him at number 5, meaning you got it head on the dot as well. I put him number 5, meaning I also got it head on the dot. Whereas we have our brother Ahmed, who also put him number 5, meaning we all got it head on the dot. So all of us actually ended up putting him at the active position.
I feel like that's perfect for him. Like he's the 5th best. Like he's literally.
We're also, by the way, we're also the only 3 to put him at number 5. We have, of course, like I mentioned, number 3 was put by Amr, number 4 was put by Orish, and yeah, the only omission was Adi.
I will say one thing: he is a bit of a form merchant. Like he does come and go. I can't lie, but when he's there, and he does bits.
I think looking at, again, it is maybe a bit of recency, but when I watched him at the Club World Cup and I watched him to start off the season, it was a definition of I'm watching a guy and I trust you as a striker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the best debuts I've seen in a while.
Link up, finish
for a striker.
He has everything, which is why we give it to him.
Yeah. Time.
Yeah, I do have class. So at 71 points, at number 4, in all 11 lists, so our first player to be included at all 11 lists, top 3 for Na'man, Orish, Ayan, Muhammad, Ahmed, my brother here, and Amr, you here. It is Victor. Actually, Amr, you did not put him there. You put him number 8.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you why.
You put him number.
I'll tell you why.
For me, he's undisputed top, number
71
3.
points. So he's included by everyone. I can say for myself, I did end up putting him at number 7. So Amr, we're on the same boat.
Yeah, I fully stand on this.
Go on, drop it.
I mean, he looks like he plays in jeans. I mean, dude, as a football player, he does seem like a flat track bully. Like I feel like he's gonna get the goals once they're already 2-0, 3-0 up, and then beat the smaller teams down the league. But I'm also gonna respect
Most goals in Europe last season. How can
Oh,
you not
and
be
he was
confident?
also doing it against like plumbers in Portugal, man. But
So I will say one thing. Gyökeres was placed as number 3, so he wasn't placed as number 2 anywhere on 5 of those lists. So he's actually the most consistent number 3 position, but he's actually finished number 4.
where did Ion rank him?
Ion put him 3rd.
Really? I didn't
You
expect
know
that
what?
from
He
Ion.
violates. He violates,
I didn't
right?
expect that from Ion. I can't lie.
Um,
For me, no.
Ahmed, do you have a reason you put Gyökeres? Like, why do you feel Gyökeres is there? Is it based off his last season?
I think it's just pedigree. Yeah, I think based on like for him to be, I know he was in the Portuguese league, but for him to be the top scorer in all of Europe, I think counts for something. That coupled with a difficult move to the Premier League and playing decently to start, I have faith in him. I think he's going to end up being like a good goal scorer for them and contribute to their league
I
campaign.
don't
I
disagree.
think
I
that
actually think even his overall game has improved. But for me, I just don't see him making that difference for Arsenal in the big games, which is why I knocked him down. And I just don't like how he plays, to be honest.
Now, I could. Oh, I just revealed it, but you probably can guess it. So number 3 with 79 points in all 11 lists, mostly number 3 and number 4, it is Hugo Ekitike, the new signing for Liverpool, very new to the league. I will say one thing though, just to drop it in: 7 people put Ekitike number 4.
Yeah.
So he's actually for the so the amount of people that put him number 3, myself included, was only 3 people. So he really gets the reason why he gets above Gyökeres in our system is because Ekitike was so consistently 4th and then some 3s, whereas Gyökeres had more 3s but a lot more down the list around number 7, number
Yeah,
8.
for
So based off our system, Ekitike got 3rd with less 3rd place
right.
votes.
So for me, Ekatike, and I think this goes for why everyone put him in, is just watching him start at Liverpool, which is like you just see him play football and you think this guy is like he's linking. He looks like Isaac Regent, to be honest with you, right? Like he links up very well, and I think people just like how he's playing football. To be honest, he scored the 90th minute winner against was it Southampton?
Yeah,
Like a donut to
sure.
top straw. But
Yeah.
for me though, and this kind of goes back to what I'm saying, is that I think Ekatike is the better player and he has better life. He's had the better start to life at Liverpool. But for me, the Mateta season last year, I don't mind putting him ahead of Ekatike in a top 10 striker list.
You're France. Who do you start?
I start Ekatike. I'm not arguing he's a better player.
yeah.
I'm not.
So then what's your argument? Just based off your
Please don't
criteria?
forget last season. He balled out. Like I feel like
I'm
in a Palace side, for me, in a Palace side, I'm like, what he did was so impressive. Ekatike is next to Salah and Wirtz and McAllister and Musharrafish. My guy is next to Eze, fair play, and then Kamada. Kamada's next.
Okay, Amr, so why is Chris Wood not on your list?
Chris Wood, I forgot about, man.
Where would you have put him?
7.
I'm just saying Chris Wood had a great season as well last year. We're looking at how good of a striker they are.
But
Yeah.
he's big.
Overall, bro, don't
And
disrespect
FA
Chris
Cup,
Wood,
man.
bro.
FA Cup. And him, continue.
I think it's clear to say that Ekitike is everyone does rate him as a top 4 striker in the league. It was just that's why he gets above Gyökeres. Consistently people believe it. And number 2, 10 voters put him number 2. 1 voter put him number 3, being Sultan, who put Marmoush at number 2. Again, can we just go back to that really quickly? Did I say Arsh? Did I not say
I
Sultan?
think you said ours.
You said Arsh got Marmoush number 2.
Well,
it's fine. One of them are.
it was Sultan.
Where'd
That's my
Where'd
bad.
Arsh
Okay.
put Marmoush?
No, Arsh included Marmoush at number 6, I said. Tiani Ali put him number 6, no?
Oh yeah.
I understood it as number 2, but point is,
Okay. Going back, Sultan actually put him at number 2. So 10 voters put Isak number
I
2.
would have
Sultan
roasted
put him number
Sultan more. I would have roasted Sultan more.
You would
Lay
have
it on him now, bro. Lay it on him
No,
now.
not.
So that's 98 points for Isak, meaning he got, of course, 9 times 10, and then one person put him 8. He Yeah, he just got his
Does
big
much
move.
need to be said about number 1 and number 2? Like,
I think
Yeah,
Amr,
it's
when you
very
look at your
obvious.
criteria, Isak even fits that criteria so well
Yeah.
of just being like fitting the eye test, showing that like proving yourself in the prem, and I forget what your third criteria was, but form and like
Sportsmanship.
okay, Isak's a bit of a weird one.
Fatherhood.
How well you are choosing the misses, like
Yeah.
come on. Okay.
by the
Do
way,
you guys have anything?
arguably could have been first. I think people towards the end of last year were saying that he's a better striker than Holland. But I think Holland's start to the season and how Holland's improved his game as well, coupled with the fact that Isak's been injured.
Wait. Why have you assumed Holland first? I didn't say it.
Yes. Bro, you included Holland on the list, bro? Even with Man City? Okay.
Anything else you guys want to say about Isak? I think it's pretty
We go 1 and
self-explanatory.
2. We usually we say who's 1, who's 2, like at this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just go
Yeah.
who's like just finish it, dude.
I just thought you'd I don't know, actually. So at number 1 is that's right. Wait, does that say Dominic Calvert-Lewin at lead?
Yes.
That,
Jack
number,
Grealish. I put Jack Grealish number 1, right?
better.
Okay, so Holland with 110 points, meaning a full sweep. All 11 voters have ranked him number 1. Yeah, towards maybe last season, there was times where people would have maybe considered Isak, but the start of this season, he's looking just so much better. Pep has helped the system to actually, I feel like it's actually helped Holland even more by being able to get more of those through balls. And honestly, when you see a through ball towards Holland, it's a goal. Yeah.
Karam, send these, man. Send the entire list
Yeah.
each person.
You know what we could do as well? I don't know if you want to take like the final list because it's aggregated as like the correct list, like the top 10. I don't think it's way off, right? What? And then see who got closest to the general consensus.
So they use average. They use meaty. That's what you are. You're average.
I don't know. I think
I'll be a risk taker. I'll be saying
That's trying to take pride in being close to average, bro.
It's not close to average. It's like this is the general consensus when you take into consideration everyone's biases and who's the most objective.
Dude, I can't lie, dude. I missed Watkins. I put Delap 6. Put Mateta 3rd.
Listen, I want you guys and everyone.
I can't believe you put Delap 6, bro.
That's actually crazy.
Dude, okay, a bit of FBL bias, but like he also had a good season. Okay.
Honestly, the FPL bias is crazy throughout this list. People like how high like Delap got put, Evan Nilsson, Chris Wood.
I put 70.
Chris Wood. But yeah, I mean, like, and again, like, Sesko only makes it onto this list.
Chris Wood's fair.
Like, do you realize that Sesko made it into the top 10 while only being featuring in 2 people's lists? Actually, no, more than 2 people.
Don't disrespect.
He appears in 4 people's lists. 4 people's lists. But he appears in 4 people's lists, but like the people after that are included by. And then Marmoush got included by being only in 3 people's lists, which was Sultan number 2, Mohammed number 5, and Arish number 6. So, yeah, that was the list. Shout out Michael Marino. Yeah, I've got class in 4 minutes, which I'm going to be late for. But bish bash bosh. Make sure we give some recommendations of what our next list should be because this was a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll be sending once most people watch this video. I'll be sending everyone.
I want to do an NBA list so Amr can feel how I felt this episode.
Dude, I'll just search it up like I used to shit up. How about that?
Centers in the NBA. Okay, y'all lads.
See ya.
See ya. Peace.
Peace.